if I gotta do a show.
Oh, win the Saints.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie at another game. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Throwing, Baker. Forced out to his right. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down. Here's Baker. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he stopped at the spot. He made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Brings in the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd down now. They need 7. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right? This feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck will throw to get us started. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Motion man sent left. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. He can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Into the hands of Olave. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Motioning left is Olave. Chuck on 3rd down. Connection made to Shaheed. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Saints 1st down.
Kamara. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Chuck to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it. Now after tying this
this game up. They're all set to send her away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback with his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Dive up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Mayfield now from the gun. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there. The interception. Quincy Riley picks it. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Running behind center with Kamara. He cuts it right. Keeps it moving. Oh, he drops it, cuts it right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Back now, pressure coming. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense took care. They played that ball better than he could.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Handoff headed right, Kamara. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Offense up to the line fast. It's Kamara on 3rd down. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another run for Kamara. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Still to go here. This is 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Saints take a second quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Irving here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. Defense, they ace the test.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Man, this is Evans. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Mayfield to throw again. Right side, this is a blue cut. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Try and punch it in. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. The tight end going in motion right. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Kamara running out of the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Sending him on the dive. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Bone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Trying for the touchdown. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Slot man motioned over. Man in motion here. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Chuck now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Throwing. Shot. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's complete. This is Olave. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10 from the 41. Give to Camara. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Off the play action, jump. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 22-yard line.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Camara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Reichert on for the point after. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Pretty good lead in hand already. They're still just taking the extra point from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. New set of downs for him from the 46. Run here with Camara. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Sharp looking to pass here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. It's complete. Oh my! They left it wide open downfield. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This is ahead for about 5. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. Here he goes again. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Down, and they go right back to it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
18-yard line.
Inside the red zone. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. To throw. Chuck. Short pass brought in. He dodged the tackle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Saints who have possession, Brock, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now shut to throw. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running behind center with Camara. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. This is Camara. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. Going there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes... You hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Caught by his back, Camara. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. He hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
He should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you say. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Baker now from the gun. That's Evans making the catch outright. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Caught near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Baker throwing again. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Buccaneers 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin
Buccaneers.
has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's incomplete left side.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Kamara gets it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Saints moments away from their 4th win of the year. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. They're going to pass it here. Has it in close. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They'll come up on first and 10.
And the Saints first down.
Here's a give to Kamara. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and
Well, one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Deep to the left side. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that test any kind of shot plays deep.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that, Nick. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. First and 10 from the 41. Back to the well again. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What am I going to call this, other than simply splendid?
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
Buccaneers 35.
Well, time making this all but impossible. They're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And that's recovered by the Saints. So we're going to win this football game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.